Good morning, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is really lovely to have you here, and it is Sunday, so yeah, I hope you're having a lovely, happy, relaxing Sunday. I'm going to. I'm just going to do a bit of collaging, but yeah, the box is not too bad. Look. As you know, collaging doesn't use an awful lot, so it won't. I don't think it'll take loads out of it, but it's keeping it down. That's the thing. So I've brought along 3 journal covers that I've started to make, or did start to make a long time ago. They've just been sitting, waiting to be finished. I have got quite a few journal covers done, ready just for pages to go in, so you'll be seeing some of that soon. But these didn't get finished. I was putting fabric, I think, on both sides of most of them and stitching them, and I thought, well, it might be nice to do some collage inside these. So I'm just going to collage them with paper. I will, when it's dry, it won't be in today's video, I will off camera go over it in some distress medium. It does say it's matte, but it's not very, but it is more matte than the Mod Podge, I have to say. But they'll most likely also have things on top of the collage inside the pockets or such like anyway, so it won't be a lot of shiny, and it will just protect it. So that's what I'm up to. I've actually got both my glues on the table ready. I think I'll be using this. Oh, I didn't get a glue book out. There's me thinking I was organised. I've got my ink here and my dauber and cloths. Put those this side because I'll take one, launch it, and I won't be able to find it, will I? So, and my scrap box. So shall we get started? Now, I'm not going to be here for an hour this morning, I don't think. I hope not. It's not in my intention to, because I'm awaiting an Amazon delivery now. As you know, well, I don't know, some of you will know that it often... Ooh, there's a little brown envelope in there. What might I do? Might collage that if I get going quick. I'm going to split these into bigger pieces over there so that you can see more what I've got here in the little ones. Nice piece of book page there. Yeah, I've got an Amazon delivery coming, so they normally put it so many stops away on the map on your phone, but not always. And I did get caught out with that, quite like that. Did get caught out with it this last week. I missed 2 Amazon deliveries, and one of them actually went back to because I bought knives. We bought some new, treated ourselves to some new kitchen knives, and ours were, well, we've had them and sharpened them a good few times. I suppose they would sharpen again, but they're looking a bit sad. Yeah, I'm picking some, it seems I'm picking out some book page to start with. I don't want it to be all book page. I do want some, oh, full pages. I don't know what they're doing in there. Well, I do, don't I? That's me. Oh, yes, quite a few bits of book page scraps. Let's have them out. So, yeah, I might do some book page first and then put 1 or 2 other bits on top. Let's do this big one, I think. Okay, it's not pre-planned, as you can see. I just come on and start. So right, let's do this big one with some book page, and then I'll dot some. I'm gonna put this one on that I've been doodling on. Then I'll put some some more colourful stuff. Right, so I don't want to go square and go in the corners and do that kind of thing. So I'm going to try and just put some down hodgepodge, not Modge Podge, hodgepodge. So willy-nilly, there's another good saying for you. What am I trying to say? Not organised. Oh, it feels like there's a big clump of glue under there. There is, look. That didn't take me long, did it? So, yeah, I am filming this actually on Sunday morning. I didn't, as I said I was going to on Saturday, I didn't get into my craft room, back into my craft room. I got off doing other things, and then I got tired and rested. I think the thing is, I only film on one of my phones. The phone that I use every day, I only film on that, if there's an issue with the other one. So I do a film and I upload it, and then you know, I'm full of good intentions to do another one, but euphemism, that's a good one, isn't it? By the time that it's loaded, you know, uploaded, and I've done all the writing on it and what have you, that ship has sailed, that train has left the station. It's going to be it's going to be lots of that kind of chatter today. It seems. What are they? Oh dear, I can't even think what they are now. Yeah, I think I would get a shock if I had to go back teaching, wouldn't I? My brain has completely shut down. You have to do these things every day to keep sharp, I think. Right, did you see what I said? I wasn't going into the corners. Started chatting, and corners I've done. Were you saying the same thing? Thinking the same thing? At least it's not just me, though. You know, I often say, oh, I like this side better, and then I glue the side that I like, or I glue the side I want to put down. Well, I watched Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah do it yesterday. So, you know, it's obviously just a crafting thing. I'm so pleased to see somebody else do it. She was saying, oh, I like this side better. And I was watching her putting the glue on thinking, no, that's the side you wanted. And I thought, yeah, that's just what I do. That's what everybody will be saying to me. You're not paying attention. Take some of this white off. And they're all very, well, I say they've got very neat edges. They have, but I'm going to go over them anyway with other pieces, so most of the edges, I guess, will disappear. Let's go in this corner because I just feel the need. I feel the need to be in the corner. This is all the same kind of book, isn't it? I don't want. Right, so let's go with something else then. Let's have a grab and then put back what we don't want. Oh, she's putting a lot back. Nice. I don't want it too, because I don't know what the journal's going to be. I don't want it too fussy, I guess. Quite like that world one. Nice piece of card that could be collaged. Not Atlas. Oh, look, here's that door. That's from one of the kits by Tanya and Nanine. Not botanical, vintage architecture. That's nice. Don't put the rubbish back in. So I might as well have that piece as well because it's different. All right, let's put those down and see. I've got a nice piece of. No. Oh, I threw the rubbish in there. Did I throw something good in there? No. Right hand doesn't know what the left hand's doing. This, I love this. Right. Let's go with these bits and see how much we cover. What I need to remember is we're going to, yeah, let's put that up there. We're going to bend the middle of it. So I really want bigger pieces, you know, that span both sides and across the spine, just so that it's a bit more stronger. Oops, where did you come from? See, I'm grabbing another cloth. I don't know what I did with my other one. I flung it somewhere. And I don't even know if there's a right way up for this. I don't think there is. There, I think. Oops, this is where I start, you know, thinking about where I'm putting things instead of just putting them down, which I want to some degree for this because it is. Yeah, it's going to be the cover of a journal, so we want it to be thought about. Do I like the straighter row? Yep, I like the straighter row down there. Yep, so one of those nice easy tasks to do on a Sunday morning. I've got a few bits and pieces, just light housework to get done today, but I'll see how I go, how I feel, but yeah, I definitely want to get a couple of them done at least. So I'll have to save some energy for that. I love that door. Let me just cut it straight across there, straighter, and probably down there because I want it in that top corner. That's it. So some have inked and some haven't. Don't think that was planned. It just happened. I glued on you. Yeah, I'm not really paying attention, am I? Like I say, it is fairly early on a Sunday morning. It's not very early, but fairly early. Neil's just gone. No, he hasn't just gone. He's been gone a while. Neil's gone to work. That's what I was trying to say. So I'm not going to the edge, you can see. I'm just going over the edge of where the material meets the back of the envelope, and I may well do another stitch. Yeah, I think I will. I think I say another stitch, hasn't got any stitching on it, so yeah, when it's dry, I don't know if I'll oh, I quite like that. So I don't want to just straight edge, but quite like that one down the bottom. Has that side got any shiny on it? Ooh, I like both sides. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know if I'll, you know, cover it with a distress medium. That's what I was trying to say. Before I sew it or after. I'll decide when it's dry. I don't know if it would make any difference to anything. So we have that bit of this joining some of the pictures. Book page. I've got a dry bit on there, nope. So what I've got coming from Amazon is, I've got some, let's ink that, some light bulbs that work with Alexa. I don't want to say it, don't set her off. Yeah, so we're thinking now the bedroom's done, it would be nice to have one in the ceiling light and in the lamp. So we can just, you know, go to bed, and then when we're ready for the lights out, just tell her to do it. Who'd have thought? Those, when I was a child, those were the things that sci-fi movies or futuristic movies had in them. Oh, I quite like the colour of that rip. Probably won't stay though, will it? Well, if you put it on there. Yeah, that's what I mean about sometimes I like the white showing and sometimes I don't. Oops. I did watch Tina at Shabby Dabby Doo Dah. As you know, I'm going to be doing a couple of her. Well, I'm on a design team. I'm going to use some of her kits next week to create a journal. Yeah, and as I haven't been watching while I've been poorly anybody's videos, I've just been catching up on a couple of Tina's, and I don't know what I want now. I'm just digging. Yeah, she did the inside of the cover. What was it on? It was a couple of weeks ago. Can't think what journal it was on anyway, but she did it all book page, just book page and ledgers and things like that. I think just perhaps 3 or 4 on each one. That's what gave me the idea for the collage, and I thought, oh, now that's something different I could collage, because I love to collage and I love to get rid of my scraps, but you know, you only want so many masterboards, don't you? Let's go in here then. Maybe you dig a bit deeper. That's nice paper. Right, okay, let's do that then. Let's tear it. Or shall we just have a nice, yeah, let's have just a nice big swathe of it across there, because I was saying, wasn't I, that I wanted it straight across that centre fold. Oops, I just caught the glue on there. Have I got a blob? I've got one at the other side. Where was I going there? Kind of upside down, I feel, but like I say, there'll be things going on top as well. It will only be like a background. Quite fun to do, actually. No, I don't like either of those. I do like this pink strip. I want a piece across there. I'm going to ink it as well, just so it's not quite so pristine. It's a bit pretty and pristine. Oops. Yeah, so this is a good way to make covers if you don't have sewing machine, because you wouldn't have to sew this. So the fabric on the other side I just turned over and fabric tacked. Cloth, is that one? And then you could just do this on this side. You could either even put glue washi around the outside, or faux washi, something like that to edge it. Because I think my stitch will kind of give it a border, an edge border, if you know what I mean. Oh, look at that. Let's take some of that white off. Still got a silly cough, haven't I? Let me just have a little swig of that. See if it'll stop me doing that silly noise. So Simba has just gone out. He's now started going out first thing in the morning, you know, when Neil gets up, and coming straight back before Neil's even gone to work. Now, these last couple of mornings I've sat in the armchair in the front room while Neil's having his breakfast, and put well, a pack of frozen peas, but a cold compress on my back, because it is now I'm back sitting in this chair. It is starting to make itself known again. Right, I had a lovely little strip of something. Where did it go? You'll do. Excuse me. Yeah, do it all the way across, Denise. Yeah, and he started going out, I presume for a little tiddle, after he's had his breakfast, and coming straight back in. Normally he won't entertain coming in when he goes out first thing in the morning. And because I've been sat on the chair, he's snuggled himself down on my knee and gone back to sleep. And Neil just laughs at him as he goes to work. In fact, this morning he said, "It's all right for you two," because I had a blanket on me as well. Sat there having a little nap. Some of us are going to work. Bless him. Oh no, it's too thick, it's card. Okay, he's a bit dark, I think. Yeah. Let's have a look in here. And I still haven't used these. Do you remember I cut these up? Well, I did some, but obviously cut too many. I cut them up to do some large. That's quite nice, actually. Whoops. That's not going to tear very well. Let's get the ruler on the job. Oh! And I sounded like I was making music. Sounded like I hit a drum and then a cymbal. Sorry, guys. I've got my trolley to the left of me with in front of my drawers. So my drawers don't open very far. I still haven't tidied up in here yet. I thought I ought to, you know, finish what bits of housework I can do, rather than tidy this room up while Neil's at work. Right, that's quite full on, isn't it? Have I gone far enough across yet? Oh, where's it going to end? That's going to be right on the crease. Let me go as far that way as I can. That's it. Like I say, the distress medium will seal it, hopefully, so there shouldn't be any sticking up. Just got these two little bits, I think so. Do I want a little, but perhaps best not put a tiny little piece in, because I don't want it to means covering that up, but oh, could be so fussy for a little piece like that. Oh, look at her, she's gorgeous. So this is one of those stuck to me page. One of those beautiful little sheets out of the booklets. Oh, she's a cute little... Yeah, let's... I'm not going to... I might. I'll risk it. I was going to say, am I going to put a closure through her or something, but we'll see. I'll try not to. I've just got to remember she's there. I mean, it'll probably be weeks, if not months, before I fill this anyway. So, no, look, I have got more. I've got more down there. This is the trouble with collaging. You miss pieces. And I've got a little piece there and I've got a little piece there. So I do want some smallish. Oh, I was going through those, wasn't I? That's quite a nice one as well. What did I do with my... Let's try and have that little rose part down a bit. So I'm going to lose all that map, that world map. I know this is not true scrap collaging because I'm choosing the pieces, but they are out of my scrap box, so I'm gonna call it scrap collage. Lovely. Did that get two pieces in one? No, there's one here. Oh, there's one over here. Where's the middle? About there. Yep, so I'm fine over here. Yep, it probably will. I'm probably fussing too much because it'll probably have a big pocket or something completely covering it, but you have to enjoy each process, don't you? So where was I going there? I think, can't remember. You know, if I suddenly decide I don't want to cover it up, that I love it. That's another beautiful one of those, but I don't want to put it next to that one. I've got glue on my finger. Hang on. Let go of me. What have we got? I don't want it that big. About there. There. Yeah, so Simba is out, but I have a feeling by the time I go downstairs, he will be sat huddled against the back door, which is what he does when he wants to come in. Yeah, he's getting very clingy. Not very clingy, but he's getting clingy. I don't really want a clingy cat because I want to be off doing things when I can. That looks like it's not stuck down in there. Let's just get this in. But like I say, the distress medium, yeah, for some reason it's dry in there. Did I miss it? Must have done, unless it's just soaked it up. There we go. I'm sure there'll be more by the time that's pretty though. Yeah, still haven't found the bottom for that. Don't put that in, it's gone rusty. Don't want the glue to go rusty. Yeah, lovely. Okay. How long did that take now? Not too bad, but I said I didn't want to be an hour, so I need to do these a bit quicker. But they are smaller, aren't they? Okay, I've got a few bits out here. Got any more page pieces? Might as well use them. Maybe I should do it in some of these. Let's have a look. Why are these identical? Oh, these are not what I thought they were. These have come from... They're the ones I've just undone. These are Happy Mail pieces. Oh, yes, look, they're attached together. Let's have a look and see what we think. They'd be nice on this one, wouldn't they? They're quite thin, though. So let's put some book page under them, I think. Yeah, we'll go with some book page. I don't like that M there. Let's try that. These are only going to be like mini journals anyway, so let's cut that down there. Ooh. This one will definitely need the middle reinforcing, because there's, in fact I probably should do that now, shouldn't I? Let's put a strip of something. I've got a strip in here without going into my strips. I have. Oh, it's yellow on the back as well, look, so I do want to be about there. It's nice and thick. It is some kind of fly page from a book. I'm wondering if, yeah, I think I might fabric tack it in. Okay, don't know if I'm going to get that one done. Ugh. Lovely. I'll let that dry on my finger while I'll get some glue on here. So much easier to get rid of once it's dried on you. That's it. And then I think what I'll do is bit of this as well. Belt and braces. There's another one for you. Oh dear. It's some kind of ism, I'm sure. I just cannot for the life of me bring the word to the forefront of my mind or my brain. It's not a colloquialism, no it's not. Anyway. I don't think it is, no it's not. Oh, I'm getting weak in my old age. Right, let me just get rid of this glue off my finger now. It's dried enough that I can rub it. Lovely. Make sure I get it in the bin because those little bits stick to me. If not, I'll walk them all over the house. Yes, that will take a bit of folding when it's dry. Where was I going with this? Down there, wasn't I? Yeah. Okay, let's pull the lid on there again. So I finally got my new bedding on. Isn't it lovely when you get a room decorated and you get new things in it? And yeah, I laid there this morning just feeling quite lazy and just happily looking at the huge change in the room, just for some lovely paint and a change of bedding and window dressings. Lovely. I was putting that one up there, wasn't I? Is it big enough? Maybe I'll have it in the middle and something else up there. Let's have some of this. I love that I'm using the book page scraps up as well as the book page on a weekend. We're going right across, yeah. Can't wait to get some new journals started, to be honest, but I'm not letting myself because I really need to get the two that I've got started finished. I need to spend some time doing that as soon as I possibly can. Definitely this week. I'm hoping to finish them this coming week. I am starting a new one tomorrow with Tina's kits. But I'm just doing a one signature journal, so it will soon come together. I want a little bit of something down there as well. I'm being a bit of a perfectionist. Well, that might be a bit of a stretch, but I'm being a bit choosy. Don't even know what. Oh, look, it's one of those lovely pieces from Tanya's gift. Perfect. Perfect. Did you see me throw that book over there? You've got to keep your eye on me. Whoops. So we're hoping to get over and see my sister at her seaside house this month. I don't know if it's going to happen. If if you remember, she has a bungalow in Scunthorpe, where I live, but she also has a home at on the east coast, and we very rarely get there, to be honest. Even less now we've got the cat. I know that should probably go that way, but I like it that way. But yeah, I would like to go and see her before winter is over. Finally got to see Neil's mum, didn't we, at Brid? So we're hoping this month to have a trip to my sister's for the day. She has a beach hut as well, which is gorgeous. Now, at the moment, she says it's lovely in there. Whether it will be by the time we actually get there. But yeah, how nice having a beach hut. And it is literally, I think she can see it from her house. It's walking distance, definitely. It's a stone's throw, probably. Yeah, this one will be stitched round as well, so that'll be fine. It's just coming off there a little bit. So I've left these like loose rather than folded over. I wasn't sure if I was going to leave the middle when I made them, you know, open for pockets. Oops, I wobbled when I did that. I think I might put it all down yet. Just papers are going on the top, aren't they? So when I get them stitched, I will show you them in one of the videos. I've got a few things waiting to be stitched that I'm sure I've said I'll show you when I get to them. Oh, I wasn't having a piece up there somewhere. Which piece was I having up there? Was it a piece of this? It was. Super. Yeah, I'm using a lot of this buckle pound tab, but you know, I get stuck up when I only glue one thing on it. So imagine if I used it over and over again for gluing on. As some crafters do, I see people. Rachel at Roxy Creations, she uses hers quite a lot before she changes the page. I like that page number showing. I don't know how she does it. I'd have paper stuck all over me. I'd have my elbow on it. Bits off my desk stuck to me. I guess I'm just a mucky pup. Just a messy pup. They're pretty, aren't they? Okay, back in here. Let's go for some real scraps this time instead of those lovely squares. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Go for a few small bits. Okay, let's see what we've got there. See what you find when you dig a few times. The first time going through, I didn't see half of these. I'm not going to take the end off that. It's got a very slight border. I'm going to leave it because it's on this lovely cream or ivory coloured paper. Oh, it's double-sided. Look, it's nice on that side as well. But I'm going to go across that middle there. I think I might be seeing this glue book out today. That will mean I can bring another one up from under the stairs. We are we're going to have a new boiler fitted soon. Well, we're waiting to get the date. We've accepted the offer, the quote. We're just waiting for a date. So we're having a what kind of a boiler are we having? A condenser, they call it, don't they? That's nice. Which means I will be able to get rid of the big tank that is in my room here, in the cupboard here. Big, well, we call them immersion tanks, or we used to, I don't know. It's a big copper water tank anyway. It holds the hot water, which we won't need once we get the new boiler. That's lovely as well. And to do it, they've got to, because it's going in the loft, the new boiler, so they've got to put well, a light, because there's no light in the loft. It is something we were going to do, and some flooring down in the loft, which we haven't got either. So they're going to do it at the same time, you know, added into the price, not for free. So that will be nice, and a loft ladder. So we haven't got any of those things, but so it's going to be a big job. But when they've done that, I will be able to store my Christmas decorations and tree and what have you upstairs in the loft, which means it will. This is where the story started. This is what you'll see where my mind was going now. Which means there'll be room underneath the stairs, which is quite full at the moment, and I've got a bookshelf unit under there. Right, I think I've got time. I think I've just got time to do some biggish pieces. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, he did hint that. Oh, isn't that nice? Love that. Definitely going to have that down there. It did hint that it would be before Christmas, but you know, there's no guarantees. Plumbing is the job that it is, isn't it? So, but yeah, it'll probably be quite close to Christmas. Oh, I cut that too fine. How did I manage that? Me and my measuring. In which case I'll tear it in half and have some both sides. That's it. That's it. Stop throwing that. I think I want some book page. Where did I put it? Yep. So yeah, that will be lovely because it is quite. Every now and then I go in and I give it a good clear out and empty it, but it does kind of, things do collect in there. And I'm still trying to be, well, not to be minimalist, but yeah, to have a more minimalist household. So things go in there that I'm taking out of kitchen cupboards and things like that, and then they go from there to the charity shop. So I have got 2 massive bags waiting to go to the charity shop. I went for book page, I didn't really get any, did I? I did find lots of other things. Let's have that. So yeah, when I get rid of all that from under there and I get my stuff in the loft, I'll have a big cupboard here in this room, which I'm not going to fill with craft stuff. Everybody laughs. Mum laughs, Neil laughs when I say that. And I'm like, no, I'm not moving more craft stuff in. They think it's hilarious. You know why, don't you? But I'm not going to. Well, it's my intention not to. We'll see. Maybe some big pieces. See, that's where they laugh. You know, some really big things that I don't use very often. But on the whole, I want to store duvets and blankets and bedding and things like that in there that are in my bedroom. I like that way. Yeah, that way. Both sides is nice. I've coffee dyed one side of it. Yeah, so a whole big shake up will be nice. I'm just trying at the moment to keep everything as tidy-ish as possible and get rid of whatever I can. Where am I? You want to be across the middle, remember? I do. Let's have that piece across the middle. I'm thinking too hard about it now. I should just glue it and stick it down, shouldn't I? Oops. We've bought a new table. Well, a new to us table from the charity shop. A beautiful, beautiful drop leaf table. You know, the old, like, I was going to say like redwood coloured. It's so old fashioned now that nobody wants it, but it's not red. It's more, you know, you can get a cheap pretend mahogany. It's not that colour. This is lovely. This is from the gentleman kit, I think, that I'm currently using. Right, let's see if I can do it the right size this time. But it's got 2 really big drop leaves, so it drops down to next to nothing. But when it's up, it's really big for Christmas lunch. And, you know, whenever we have all the family around. So my kitchen is big enough for it to stand up in on a special occasion. But I have a smaller kitchen table in there, which also has drop leaves, but it doesn't go as small as this one when it's down, and it doesn't go as big as this one when it's up, if you see what I mean. So, and it was a real bargain, this one that we've bought. It's like, I don't know, like dark toffee. It's beautiful, beautiful colour. I bought it thinking, you know, it'd be fine with a great big, you know, really big, let me just clean my glasses, I've got glue on them, Christmas tablecloth over, and nobody will even know what the table's like underneath. But when we got it home and cleaned it up, it's beautiful. But yeah, that's going to need to, that's quite thick, that's going to need to live. Should I go with the darker colour there? I know I want something in that middle. I didn't do it, did I? Ooh, under the stairs. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah, I do need, in that cupboard, I do need to clear it out. And it's in the greenhouse at the moment where it's fine. Just a piece of plain. It's quite thick. I want something thickish but pretty. Let me have a look in my big pieces. Oh, what about a piece of, that's a good idea. A piece of that book page. But it will just strengthen that, so I can cut up there. But, you know, the weather's not damp yet. Once weather starts getting damp, things that are stored in the greenhouse, aka Simba's Palace, aka my dying place, coffee dying. Oh, it was about as straight as my little finger, which has got arthritis, so it's not. Yeah, so again, I'm going to Fabri-Tac this in. Do you know what? I'm getting quite warm. I've only got a thin cotton top on, but whew. I'm not keeping an eye on. I've not got that much battery either on my phone, so I really will have to watch what I'm doing. We're nearly there though. I'm dry. I feel like I've been gossiping, chattering. I know some of you like it. I apologise to those of you whose ears are now bleeding. There we go. I know you like to know what's going on in my life. Nothing too interesting, just the mundane, but it lets you know who I am, doesn't it? There we go. Oh yes, I am. I'm definitely hot. Right, I've got some colours going on there, Denise. That's for sure. Oh, that's got a nice book page on the back. I'm fancying another one of those. That's nice, isn't it? No, it's like black ticking on the outside of it, so I was trying to keep it a bit more neutrally. Oh, these are ones that I've cut up. What about this? A piece of this. It doesn't have to say shopping list on it, does it? Because I want a piece down there, I want a piece down there, so let's have some of that down there, yes. And my beautiful butterfly. Oh, I've nearly emptied this glue stick. That's because I keep taking chunks out, isn't it? That'd probably last me another session if I was careful with the chunks. Never mind. Yep, and again, these may well be covered, quite likely to be covered with something pocket-like. Yeah, so I will be, it's my intention to sew a journal together tomorrow, in tomorrow's video, with the papers from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. So if that's what you like to watch, or you're new and you know you want to see how I do it, that is my intention tomorrow. Oh, that's a nice piece. That's the middle. It kind of is in the middle of that. Yeah, I think that's my last piece. Yeah, so I've got them done. So yeah, if that's the kind of thing you like to see, what am I doing? I don't know. That's my glue page. I've got 2 glue pages left, look. One when I've done this. I'll put them over there. Yeah, be lovely to see you tomorrow with that, and then I might be doing 2 days on that, and then I'm hoping to do a couple of days with the gentleman kit. Tanya Ross said I can do it for a couple of days, even though there's other ladies using it daily. So that will be good. I like to do things for a couple of sessions in a row. I've got 3 glue lids off. Okay, and my coffee's still drinkable, just temperature wise. So this one is this lovely bluey grey, wintry, and then on the inside that. This one is floral. You can, looks pink behind it because it's got the red envelope, but I didn't mind that way, I think. And behind it that. Again, when they're stitched around, they'll look completely different also. And then, you know, with toppers on the front. This is the black ticking one, look. And that's got a topper on the front. They're going to be nice, aren't they? Going to be some lovely journals. So I'm sure you'll see them, hopefully not too long, but I can't promise. So thank you so much for keeping me company, like I say, listening to all my chitter chatter, and thumbs up would be nice if you are able to, and I'd love to see you tomorrow. Okay, have a lovely day. Bye for now.